Okay. So managing the support process. I would say this is basically Service Cloud. Okay. So support process is Service Cloud and sales process is Sales Cloud. Let me check like if there is any reference Excel sheet. Salesforce process, I think it is on. Good. Okay. So in general Salesforce, we have a marketing cloud, normal, a basic marketing cloud available across Sales Cloud and Service Cloud product. So within the marketing cloud, we have a campaign object, campaign member object, campaign influence object. So these three objects will be used to capture the, like, let's say in your company, if you are conducting like some campaign. So let's say like if you are going for any seminars or webinars, maybe like, or if you are going for a JTEX or maybe like some festivals, like if you are conducting it, so you can create a campaign and then you can invite your existing clients. So basically like the lead or contact, you can invite them into the campaign member. So quickly I will show you that. So these are all like, again, I'm going to show you like on the Salesforce, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Not the custom application, it's a standard applications. So let's go back to the Sales Cloud. So here is a campaign module. So to create a new campaign, first of all, you need to have a permissions. So what kind of permission means? It's a future license basically. So if you go to the user, marketing users. As soon as the marketing user checkbox is checked, basically it will occupy the future license in the company. Whenever like if you check the checkbox, it will assign the future license to the users. As soon as if you check any of this checkbox, the future license will be assigned to the users. Now, once the marketing user is checked, then the user will have a capability to create a new campaign, but they can view it. They cannot create a campaign until you assign the marketing cloud users. So as soon as if you assigned it, so let's say like I'm creating a new campaign, JTEX. So in Dubai, like we used to have like a JTEX. So every year, or year, let's say in UK, like we have a black sale. What is that? Like a black day sales? What a
Black
Black day
Friday.
sales, right?
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black
Boxing.
Friday sale. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Friday sales or something like that. Yeah. So if let's assume like there is a one campaign, I would like to invite all my existing contacts or existing leads. So select like a webinar or trade show or public relationship or partners referral program. So I would say public relationship. I'm going to start planning it. Start date is like a so and so date, and the end date is like a so and so date. The expected revenue in this campaign, maybe I would like to get like a 30K, 300K. Budgeted for this campaign, maybe like 10K. Actual, maybe like a 5K. Yeah, these are all I couldn't know. Just leave it as it is. Why I am explaining this, you may get a questions from exam. So yeah. So these are all like a standard Sales Cloud itself, like you will get a campaign module. So now you need to invite the campaign like existing contact, right? So how do we do that? So on the related list, there is a campaign member. So you can add a lead or contact. We cannot go for any custom object, nothing. It won't work for any other custom objects. It will work for lead object and contact object. Now, if I choose a contact, you can select like who are all going to invite for this campaign. So I just used like around 10 contacts and I'm putting them the status to send. But this time email it won't send basically. Just I am adding them into a campaign member. Then you ought to send manually mass emails. So using the send list, so you have to select the template. Yeah, then send an email. So as soon as if you send an email, it will send all the 10 emails, like all the users, like it will send an email. Okay, so I don't want to send it right now because in developer org the mass email limit is 10 out of 10, but yeah, let it be. Now once if you send it, so as soon as if you add it, now if I go for a detail page, see here how many contact in this campaign.
10.
You can start see like all the informations. So the general sales processes. So basically you get a inquiry object which is lead, then lead get converted into a account, contact, opportunity. Okay, so the lead will converted into a account, contact, opportunity. For example, for this GITEX, I got a new lead. So what I will do, I will go and create a new lead from here. Yeah, John Smith. Company. So you are conducting, like you are participating in the GITEX, like during this campaign, you come to know as a new lead and you are saving into a system. Lead means it's an inquiry. Okay. Now, as soon as if you enter it, okay, so edit it. Where is the campaign? Yeah, while creating it, you will get a campaign, but not editing it. So what I will do, I will create a new lead, sorry. Or I will simply select add to a campaign. I will add to GITEX. Now, if I go for the campaign on the detail page, campaign detail page, how many leads?
1.
Because I added one lead to a campaign. Now, as soon as if I convert this lead, there will be a convert button. So basically after entering the lead will get assigned to one of the sales rep. Basically like using the owner field, the lead will assign to one of the sales rep. Then sales rep can follow up this lead. So over here, they can go on the follow up. So like maybe you can do like new task or log a call or meetings. He will send a multiple emails. So he will do like all the follow-ups. Yeah. So then once he is qualified, let's say like this inquiry, ready to purchase some product from our company, like he is ready to purchase some product, then what he can do, so I'm working as a contacted, then I'm going to convert this. See, either you can choose here converted or either you can use this button also, both same options. So simply you can choose here and select converted status. So automatically it will create account, it will create a contact, it will create an opportunity. So I will go and put opportunity name ABC December 2020. I am getting an opportunity. If you don't want to create an opportunity, there is a simple option, so you can go for it. And also there is a choose. If there are any duplicate, you can see like a duplicate deductions. The same name already exists, then it will go and find the existing account and it will display over here. You can simply match it. So now there is no duplicates. That's why like it's showing like all the names here. It start creating it. Now just simply convert. See here, your lead has been converted into an account contact opportunity. Now, yeah, instead of going for a lead, simply you can, yeah, go back to the account. There is one account. And you'll see there is one contact. And there will be an opportunity as well. So opportunity means what? Basically, it will give you a revenue. Yeah. So opportunity is the basically the revenue module in Salesforce. So you can generate, like at the moment it's a prospecting, and you will see all the informations. It's a prospecting stage. You can have like a different stages, qualification stage. Now you are going to send a proposal, like basically the quotations. So proposal and the price for quotations. So during the time, what you can do, you can add a product. So add a product. Maybe this customer requested for these 2 products. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah. Standard price book. Then add a product. Next. So quantity I will enter 1. Now see how much amount. This is the total amount, but expected revenue is this much. Out of this amount, expected revenue is 78K, because we are in this stage. Now there is a negotiation stage. So you can go and generate the quotations. So there will be a quotation module, so which I need to enable it. I will get back to you on this. Now, if I go back to the campaign, if I go to the detail page, you'll see here 1 lead in this campaign and 1 converted campaign, and value opportunity in this campaign. How much?
105.
Yeah. So same way, if the opportunities get closed, so you closed one, then the amount will be transferred over here. From this amount, it will get transferred. This is just for one opportunity. The same way, like if there are 10 sales guys, they are trying to close it, like all the opportunity, you will get all the values over here. So now then you can compare it. Expected revenue is this much and how much you got it. So that is the benefit of having the campaign module in Salesforce. This is just a basic campaign module. And other than that, like there is a separate product called the Marketing Cloud. In Marketing Cloud, they have like a email studio, social studio, and yeah, they have like a multiple product within the Marketing Cloud. And also they do have a product in Salesforce. They do have a product. So you can go and build the journey builders. There are a lot of things there in the Marketing Cloud, but I don't want to go for in detail. So basic campaign module, campaign members. So here you can create a campaign and then you can use the campaign members over here. Okay. Campaign influence is basically, you come to know if you are using the campaign influence. So if I go for an opportunity, where is that opportunity record? So if I go to conduct or account in the related list, I come to know. There is no related list. I will add a related list over here. Give me 1 minute. The campaign influence. So basically, campaign influence will help you to understand the opportunity, whether like he got any other partners in line with it, like maybe he is inquiring for other clients. So like those information you can log on the campaign influence. So if I edit object, page layout, on the related list, I will add a campaign influence. Okay. So this particular contact, you got it from which campaign? Okay. Sorry, this particular opportunity you received from which campaigns? So to identify that, you come to know like the campaign influence. So if I go to the campaign influence, I'm going to refresh it. Come on. Still like it's not giving. where I added here only, right? Did I save it on the opportunity layout? I'll put in the top. Maybe I am using sales page layout. I will add the sales page layout also. Now if I refresh it, no, still like it's not appear. It's my cookies actually, so. Here I can see it immediately. So here there is a campaign influence. I can see this opportunity I received from so and so person, and he is a contact and he is a primary campaign source basically. So campaign influence will help you to assign the opportunity to a campaign. Okay. So here you can add this opportunity into a campaign basically. Already we have this opportunity you are associating to a campaign. Because we converted the lead. The lead is already associated to a campaign. Because of that, the campaign influence will come in automatically. And also you will see there is a contact role. Who is the contact person for this opportunity is the one. So it get created automatically. Okay. You may get a one exam question in admin. What is the use of the campaign influence? So campaign influence will help you to link the opportunity to your campaign. Okay. And then once they decided like, okay, if they purchase the product, then you can close the status, close down. Okay. So as soon as closed one, yes. So this amount again, you got the money from the client. And then if you go for a campaign now, see here, the closed won opportunity is how much? This is the value. So same way, if you created another opportunity and you closed it, you come to know. If it's a closed last, it won't come here. If the value opportunity amount is last, then it won't added over here. Only closed won opportunity will calculate. Okay, because we have a forecasting module, maybe which we will go through it during the sales cloud. So forecast also, like you may get like one or two questions in exam, which we will go through it. Okay, so that's all for the campaign member and influence. Okay, now the similar way in sales cloud, if you take a sales cloud, we have all this object. So lead, account, contact, opportunity, product, price book entry, opportunity product, quote line item, quote PDF, order line item, case. So these are all the object available on a sales cloud. Same way for service cloud, we have like these many objects. So account, and also here we will get a basic case functionality on the sales cloud product. And for service cloud, account, contact, case, contract, asset, solutions, knowledge base, entitlement, and milestones. And the milestone version, there is another option like a milestone version. Yeah, generally like on activity means task, event, notes and attachments. These three we call it as an activity. So notes and attachment is different, I think. So let's put it separately. General activity means task, event. Event means here it will include calendar basically. So you can book a meeting and you can create a task, assign a task, like all this comes under the activity objects. Now, forecast and Salesforce. Okay, good. Okay, before jump into the account sales module, let's focus on the service module. There is no service module, maybe this one. No, this is something different. Modules. Okay, so as soon as if you put a service module, by default the case will come into the picture. Okay, because case is the first module we'll use to capture the problems. Now already we discussed, one is web to case, right? Then email to case. So these two ways generally we can capture the problem from the customer. And other than that, like other than the web to case, email to case, maybe customer can directly give a phone call to the company and manual creations. Manually the case will be created, right? So one of the sales executive, like maybe like one customer having issues, then they will go and log the case. Now, as soon as case is created, how do we resolve that first of all? So first step is basically we can use the case assignment rule. Case assignment rule to assign the case to internal experts to resolve the case. Then case auto response rule. To send a auto response email to customer. Okay, then case escalation rule. What is the purpose of this? To escalate the case to higher management. If the case is not closed on a certain specific time limit. So yeah, so these are all the general resolving the case. So as soon as once if we assign the internal expert, he can go and update the case status. So for example, if I go for a case, so we created like a laptop is not working. So what is the status now? So the case is assigned to myself. I'm the owner. The status is, so there is a SLA violations when the case started, when the case is opened, date time opened, when the date time is closed. The date time is closed will populate automatically whenever if you close the case. Now let's say I resolved the case. Yeah, the status is new. Now I just completed this case basically. What you can do, you can change the status to, I'm working on it at the moment. So save. Case origin via email. Okay, so case has been created, and what happened, like everything will be tracked over here. And if you're sending an email, it will be captured like a text post and the status changes. So what you are doing, like everything will be captured. Now, once the case is ready to close, So you resolved the case. Then there is the button. Okay, I will add a closing the case button over here. Give me 1 minute. So go to the edit objects. There will be a separate button to close a case. Okay, at the moment I think like already is there, close case. I'm going to save it. Here also, just I will go and make sure like close case. Okay, so just refresh it. Sorry. Still like not all the button. View case history. Why it's taking like this much time. See here, generally like you will get in Lightning also you will get a button close case. Then you can change the status to closed. Reason is maybe like installation issues, so you can put like something like what commands like issue with like maybe like our feedback, something like you can put that what solution you provided. Submit to public solutions, no need. It will available on the public, but just close it. So as soon as if you close the case, you can see date time when the case is closed, it will capture, because so that there will be SLA violations. If the case is reached on a specific time, then the violation will show us if the case is violated or not. You can capture it. It will capture automatically actually. But if you set up like all the case settings properly. Okay. So let me go back here. So like that, the user can close a case. Once the user is closed the case, then you can see the status over here. The status will be closed.
Sampath, but that closed status is not there in the pick list previously, right? Once closed, only
It won't appear actually. So as long as like once if you closed it, it will appear, but before that it won't appear. That's why like that's a special process in Service Cloud. So
okay.
only you can see the button, but again the button is not available here. Generally it will be available, but but in Classic you will get that. So it might take like some more time. Okay, so like that the users can go and resolve the case. Now these are all like automating support. Now customizing the support process. So I will go to the support process customizations. So generally how we can customize the support process means maybe like in India the support process is different, UK support process is different, or US support process is different. So how do we customize that? So for that, just simply look for a support process. There is a support settings. So within the support settings, you will see who is the default case owner. Notify the default case owner. Who is the default creation of case template. Whenever the case is created, this is the template will send. Then this is the case assignment template. And enable solution. These are all like a settings. You can go and modify it, but go for the support process. Create a new support. So what are the status for this? Now, for each support process, you can have a different values. Maybe for India support process, I don't want escalations, or So the pick list is not available for India support process. So like this, you can add a different process, and also like you can have a different layout. So you can create a different record type for India and US, India separate record type, UK separate record type, and then create a separate page layout and add a relevant field to that page layout. For India, like what are the field you need, for UK, what are the fields is need, you can go and create that. Yeah. So like that, you can customize it. The next one is understand the Salesforce console. So there is, for Service Cloud, there will be a console view. So let me show you that. So if I go for a console, Service Cloud console, there is a separate app basically. See here, the app, all the menus are displayed as a vertical. General normal applications, you will have horizontal menus. As soon as while creating an application, if you choose the console menu, it will appear like this. So the benefit of the console view is, whenever if you open a new record, see here, if you open a new case, yeah, these are all the new cases. So as soon as if you open a case, it will open a multiple tabs. So this is very much helpful for support team. The call center team can go and analyze like the customer details. Like I can see the contact details, like the particular case detail and their contact detail. And if there are any parent cases for this case, you can see the parent cases and the related documents, attachment history, like all the information you can see it in a big screen. And also easily you can navigate from one screen to another screen, like, yeah. So Kanban view, table view, like, yeah, split views. Split view basically list view and the details. So this is a list of records. So let's say like all closed case or all opened cases. So if I open this, it will open as a new tab. So as many tabs, the rep can open it easily. But where in case of normal applications, so if you click on it, it will override, right? Now if you want another lead, I have to open it, unless you have to open it like a different browsers. Yeah, either you have to open the different browsers like browser tab, but again but if you open the different browser tab, there will be an issue in the telephonic conversations. So it won't identify the different browsers because the telephonic conversation will work within the single browser. That's why Service Cloud module, they introduce the like this. The entire module will be on like this. Yeah. So you'll see here. So now from the phone itself, like whenever you are in the phone call, it will identify like a different tabs. So whenever like you will get a ring from the different customer, it will open as a separate tab. It won't open as a browser tab. It will open as a new tab here if you get a call. So now I am working on this case. Now I am receiving a call from another customers. So it will automatically pop up like the customer details as a new tab over here. That is the additional benefit of having a service console. But where in case of Sales Cloud, it will override all the values. But in Service Console, it will open as a new tab. It's really helpful for like the support team, the call center team. Like it's very much helpful for them. If you want to create a new Service Console, yeah. So again, while creating an applications, so here this is a different service setups. You'll see here. You can go and add a service users. This is service setup basically. You can create a different channels, chat, communities, email. So you can have like a multiple channel, and there is a omni channel concept also. So you can set up the omni channels. So you start receiving the case from your Twitter feed, Facebook feed, or LinkedIn. You can set up all this. Yeah. So enable omni channels. See here, enable skill-based routing. As soon as skill-based routing means, as soon as the case is created in Salesforce, based on the skill-based matrix, the case will be assigned to a users. Suppose some of the users like are familiar with installations, and some of the user familiar with maybe like fixing the printer issue or something like that. So based on the subject, like based on the case subject, it will reroute the case into a specific support engineers. So if we set up the skill based routing, then enable secondary routing priority. Again, if the system is not able to find the skill based routing, then you can have another secondary based routings. Then status based capacity model. So if the rep having like a 10 cases already opened and assigned to the same rep, again getting the another issues for the same rep, but he is the expert in the particular services, but again he is expecting additional one more cases, then the system will go and check like whether the workload, whether he is having like more cases, then it will split that case into a different persons. So these are all automated using the omni-channel basically. Again, it's not a free, you need to pay for it if you are going for a service cloud. So if you are purchasing the service cloud, the omni-channel will come automatically. But if you are using the sales cloud, you need to purchase the service cloud licenses. As soon as if you purchase the service cloud licenses, you will get the omni-channel. See, once if you enable it, you can see the here, you can go and set up like all the skill-based routing rules and service channels. What are the channels? Like you can go and set up like on a case objects, you can go one by one, like the channel you can set up. Yeah, based on the channel, you are receiving the case from this channel, and then you can add a skill based routings. Like you can go and add a skills, let's say maybe installation. So at the moment, like no users, we have to assign the users. So, and then profile, which profile you are going to assign it, maybe like admin profile. So save. So for this, I have one module in even so you can go and set up the new skill based matrix. So which skill and which objects, I'll say like, yeah, installation same here also. Here on the case object, contact fields based on like which fields, where is the subject. Okay, so you can select the fields, case reason also. Then if this value, field value, yeah, for case reason is equal to installed, then the skill is equal to installations, level is equal to 3 or 4. You can set up like this. And the type, like you can choose like a mechanical, if the case is related to a mechanical, and you can assign like installation issue, skill rating like a 4. You need to set up like all these levels basically. Again, it's a high level configuration, I would say. So for this, again, if you want to go through it, so I have like a trailer modules. Not in our examination point of view, you won't get like a much omni-channel all this, because only for sales cloud, service cloud exam, yes, you may get it. For admin exam, they won't ask anything like from the omni-channel and other stuff. So omni-channel setup. Yeah, this is the module. So you can go through it, like how to set up like the omni-channel skill-based routines, queue-based routing, skill-based routing. So they will give you like some sample. Set up like a solar panel troubleshooting, building problems, order and shipping problems, and what are the skills, and they will give you like some exercise to set up. So you can go through it. And these are all like if you are going for a sales cloud or service clouds, like I would say like if you are going for a service cloud exam, this is very much helpful, not at the moment. Okay, just high level understanding the service cloud. Then collaboration with service cloud. Again, it's simple chatter features. Like in service cloud, you can go and create a chatter, and within the chatter, like you can enable the groups. Then within the groups, like they can go and collaborate it. Then analyzing the support data. So basically, this is a separate dashboard, which I will install it now. So if I go for an App-Exchange product, there will be a separate dashboard available. How you will analyze your support data. So how many cases handled by so and so users? Yeah. How many cases closed? What is the total rate, like a open ratio? So for that, Salesforce offering one nice dashboard. Even for Sales Cloud also, there is a separate dashboard. Service Cloud also, there is a separate dashboard. Yeah. So here, service and support dashboard. So let me install this dashboard. So once if you install this dashboard, this will give you like a more than I think 25 reports. Let install it first. So here, basically in this dashboard, we'll have all these reports. New case opened by account, monthly, month to date. New case opened by account channel, year to date. All open cases by account. Total closed case by account. Time spent by account, ETD. Escalated case by account, MTD. MTD means month to date. So these are all report actually. Within the dashboard, you will get these many component. Each component, there will be a one separate reports. And there is another one more dashboard, Salesforce service support KPI, key performance. So for this, opened cases MTD by channel. So if you have a different channel, web, Facebook, Twitter, each channel, how many cases created and how many cases opened, what is the average time durations. So they are giving like a by default all these reports. You don't want to create it. So let me go and install this. All this different. Install in productions, let it be. So confirm and install. So install for admin or install for all users. So I will go ahead with all users. Now if I go for a dashboard, see here, but yeah, we don't get any high level data. So because only one uses, so we can't get like a much data. You'll see here, currently current workload. For this user, how many record count? 6. So this user having 6 record count. In your org, like if you have multiple users, you can see like how many cases are assigned to each and every users. And the average handle time for this user is 64 minutes. Yeah, and opened case by priority. On empty priority, this many, medium priority, low priority. Closed case by sales rep, myself, just one. Status of opened case by sales rep, new. No, there are 6. And the age of the opened case. So this is basically hours. How many hours? 5 to 8 hours actually. So because it's not closed yet, it's a sample data. So like that, you will get like a wonderful dashboard within the App Exchange product. So you don't want to create like a separate dashboard in order to analyze your support data. That's why like this module, basically they given like how you will analyze your support data. So basically like yeah, it's just an App Exchange product. So install it and you need to analyze that. Okay, so I think like that's all for the support process. We can focus on the sales cloud, but again we will focus on the sales cloud on Monday, not Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday we will go through the sales cloud, and I will start from the lead again, and I will go ahead with the quotation generations product. Like to generate the quotation, just you need to enable the quotation module. So that is on the setup. So we need to enable the quotation module. Yeah, as soon as if we enabled it, the related list will be added automatically on the opportunity. See here. Now if we go to an opportunity, already we closed this deal, but again you can go and generate it like yeah. So you will get a quote module. Here you can generate the quote and send to a client directly from here. So now if I open the quote, there is options. Generate PDF. Again, this can be designed very nicely. There are 2 products. You can design it like a very nice, like the template. You can customize it and email to quote, save a quote or save an email to quote. So directly you can send to client as well using this. But these are all the functions available on Sales Cloud. But if you are building the custom, if you are purchasing the App Cloud, we may need to go and build it everything. But again, detailed we'll go through it on Tuesday. So I will start from the lead, and we will up to go through the forecast also, because 1 or 2 questions coming from the forecast as well. So we'll go through that module, forecast module also. That is also separate feature licenses. We have to enable it. I will show you like on Tuesday. And then after that, we will have like the pending topic. We will go through it one more time, and we will check like what are the topic we missed. We will go through all the topics, and we'll see like what are the topic we missed it, and I will try to cover you. So we'll go back to the day 1 and we'll analyze like yeah, all the topics. Do you feel like we missed the topic? Then we'll go through it one more time. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, so yeah, if there is no other questions, I think like we can close today.